Hey, welcome back to the homestead. So we're heading down to check out the compost from last weekend and see what kind of progress we've got. So I did take a quick peek at it midweek, and some interesting things are going on. It's got a smell going on to it, and it is getting hot, so that's good. So let me show you. I've got this compost thermometer here. It's like 18 inches long. So we're gonna go ahead and first test the heat on it and see how hot this pile's getting. So I'm gonna uncover it all the way, and there's a lot of little flies and gnats. I'd say they're more more gnats than they are flies. So I guess I don't know if that's good or bad, but we're gonna go ahead and push that in. Probably let's just go 12 inches and see how hot we are. Whoops, there it is. And yeah, it's quickly gone up. Is it able to focus on that? We're at 120 already. We're building 125, 128. Pushed in even deeper. We're at 130. So it is heating up. The pile's getting hot. That's great news. That's what we wanted. The moisture plus the nitrogen in there by way of the chicken manure. So we're definitely getting hot. We're up. I mean, we just touched about 140. So the pile's heating up. That's good. That's what we want. So you put it over here, kind of in the middle, and the depths over here. And it's just not. There we go. So you can see this puppy's getting hot. I'm gonna go over here. See, now we just did that part and that part. Now we're gonna come down here, and so we're kind of in the corner where it's not as deep. So it's still active and hot there, but it's not 140. That's annoying. So it's still hot there, it's not as 140. Well, the issue here is I came out and checked midweek and didn't do anything to it. I just looked, and the pile had an odor, and the odor is ammonia. So it's not horrible. It doesn't really smell absolutely disgusting or, like totally rotten, but an ammonia smells not really good, I don't think. And so what that means is there's too much nitrogen in the pile. There's too many greens, not enough browns. So yeah, the nitrogens are the greens and the carbons are the browns. So what I got here is a bag of some leaves that I was able to harvest off of my brother's front lawn. Because around here we don't have any, other than the orchard, we don't have anything that drops their leaves for the winter. So check this out. Big old bag of leaves. Mostly, I'm not sure what kind of tree that was actually. I thought it might have been a maple, but it looks kind of like a maple leaf, but that and persimmon trees. So I'm gonna turn this over a little and just open it up, see what it looks like, and then add some browns and kind of mix them in. So let's check that out. All right, so I've got my trusty fork here. Just kind of toss some of this over. Oh yeah, it's real wet. Yeah, there's a lot of activity going on here. Jeez, it's hard to move. Ooh, now it smells bad. Whew. Yeah, rot. There's a lot of rot going on. There's like fungus powders coming up, and it smells, I guess you'd say a little poopy almost. It definitely smells like stuff's rotting. I mean, oh, that's steam. So you can see steam coming up. Let me bring you in for a closer look. Not sure if it's able to see, but the pile is steaming, which is good. That means, just as our thermometer indicated, it's getting hot in there. Let's see. Yeah, so stuff's breaking down. This is really good. I think I just need to add, as it seems, some more carbon and we'll be fine. All right, so I'm just gonna fork this over to one side. Jeez, it's heavy. Oh, it's totally steaming. This is cool. So it's actually hard to move. I'm just gonna sprinkle in some of this as is and then mix it in. Alright, hopefully that's not too much, because it seemed like it would be. Now I'm just gonna mix this in. Ooh, yeah, it smells really bad now. Like very strong ammonia. Oh, oh, it's overwhelming. Yeah, so the ammonia is totally overwhelming. Once I started forking it around, it's pretty crazy. So I'm just gonna carefully try and mix these leaves in, and hopefully it'll help with that. Just need something to pry with. Let's hang on a second. There we go. All right, let's get back into action. Yeah, so the thing is, I want these leaves like in the middle of the pile, but these stinking corn stalks, these corn stalks are hard to deal with. There we go. All right, that's working better now. Oh, that smells really bad. That's hard to deal with. That's powerful. It's right in my face. Oh my gosh. All right, here's what, I got an idea. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sprinkle leaves over here and then topple that over. Because this is actually not, this is not easy to turn. It's not light and fluffy or anything. It's damp, heavy, moist, and stinky. All right, we got quite a bit of leaves down. I'm just gonna turn this over there and flip it on. There we go. Now we're thinking. Okay, that's much better. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, freaking heavy. Wow. All right. Ooh. Whew, stinky. Oh my gosh, that's just overwhelming. All right, so note to self, in the future, oh my gosh, I gotta get away. In the future, I'll have to remember that this chicken manure is very high in nitrogen, so it's very strong stuff, so I didn't quite need to use as much as I thought, but I thought that all the hemp shavings, because that's a carbon input, that would offset it a lot and neutralize it and be a good balance, but apparently not. It's not enough, that hemp shavings is not enough carbon to offset the strong nitrogen in that chicken manure. All right, go for it again. There we go. All right. Yeah, a little poopy odor too. It's like a strong ammonia, and you catch occasional whiff of a poopy. Nice and pungent. Okay, here we go. But yeah, it's definitely, it is breaking down. I can tell it feels different than last weekend's. Whew. Oh my gosh. Let's see, I'm gonna grab this and work like this. Maybe that'll help. I'll peel that back more. There we go. I'm wondering if that's enough leaves added. I don't really know. If you know, let me know in the comments. Okay, come on. Oh gosh. Whoa, it's hot right there. That's straight steaming. You can't see it on the camera probably, but that is steaming. Wow. This is a great little pile. Oh, so stinky. This definitely needs leaves. All right, I'm gonna add another little sprinkle over there. And basically, I think I'm gonna kind of call this good. Let's grab the shovel. I'm just gonna scoop a little more of this manure and cover these leaves for the most part. All right, well, I think we're gonna call this pile good. Push this corn stalk in. Oh my gosh, it smells so gnarly. Full of bugs, full of pill bugs, little insects, centipedes, whatnot, ants. All right, I'm gonna water this down, cover it, and we're gonna check something else after. All right, well, give it a good amount of water, nothing too crazy because it's already pretty damp. And I'm gonna call that good. You know, I don't know how much carbon I should be adding, but I added a bit. But you know, I think it's, what's the ratio supposed to be, about 10 to 1? I don't know if I'm at that. I'm probably close to it, but let me know what you think in the comments. I'm gonna cover this up and then we're gonna see about the next batch. So I'm actually gonna start 2 new piles, and I guess one of them will just be left to sit and break down, and the other one will be more of the continuous ongoing one that we add to. So first I'm gonna start by putting a bunch of leaves down in here, then cover that with some of the manure from right behind me. Then I'll work on the first one. All right, well, let's just see how this goes. Yeah, this time I'm gonna layer in the water. All right, now I'm gonna scoop over this manure. All right, so here's what I've done. I've got a nice big pile here. That's at least 3 feet tall. And then what I'm gonna do is, there's a little bit of manure left here. I'm just gonna start this one with some of that leftover manure and the last little bit of the leaves. So we'll have one started. This one will be pretty much ready to go. and this will only be started, and we'll just keep adding scraps and stuff to it. Alright, so we've got this pile heating up, hot, added carbon, hopefully the smell goes away. We've got a fresh pile started. I guess I'll just leave this open and not cover it, kind of a comparison experiment. So that's watered and ready to go. And then we've got the little guy here started, and we'll just keep adding kitchen scraps and weeds and stuff from the garden. So I guess this will kind of be the one we build on. Yeah, that's it for today. Keep following along, subscribe to the channel so you can see, you know, how this stuff turns out. Like the video, drop a comment, please. Yeah, that's it. Nothing too crazy going around here lately. We have our winter garden still coming in strong that we showed you guys last week. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.